Hey everybody, welcome to Auto Auction Rehabs, Evals, and Flips. What you see here is the first vehicle that we're recording for the channel. What we have here is a 2010 Dodge Journey, purchased sight unseen from the auto auction in Nevada, and I had it shipped here to my buddy's house in Los Angeles. Now, why that's significant is because my wife and I live part-time overseas, and we just arrived a couple of days ago. So I had it shipped to him, and he took it to a shop that we are familiar with, and I had them do a bit of work on it. So it's kind of like cheating in a way, but for time's sake, decided to get some stuff done to it, have it checked out and whatnot, so that we have a safe journey, because this is going to take us from Los Angeles to Austin, we hope. So let's take a look at it. Let's start in the trunk or the hatch. So one of the things that I can say for sure is that vehicles look so much better in pictures than they do in person. My goodness. This son of a gun was trashed. Sticky, dirty, hairy, nasty, smelly. Oh my God. But hey, it's a clean title repo vehicle with 146,000 miles on it. It's the RT Journey with a 3.5 liter automatic transmission. And I thought, you know what? We can make something out of this. Clean it up, rehab it, and pass it on to somebody who really needs it. So the seats are folded down because basically what I have done is cleaned it today. I've spent all day cleaning, and that's probably not something that needs to be on the video. People know how to clean their cars, right? So I cleaned the heck out of it, spent all day on it, and it actually looks pretty good. I'm pleased, really, with how it's turned out. It's got the third row seat that folds down. Underneath here is where the jack and the lug wrench is stowed. And they are present, so that's a good thing, especially on a road trip. The seats are all in good shape, except for the driver's seat's got a little delamination of the vinyl on there. The light colored interior was, it had some spots. I've cleaned it up the best I can, and it actually smells pretty good in here. I did cheat a little bit. A little black ice, that always helps. So it's got nicely tinted windows. I think the tint is fairly recent because it's not marred in any way. The hatch works real well. The struts still work. I haven't checked out this wiper yet. I could use a new wiper. So what we did is we had the oil change, the transmission serviced, a new alternator put on, a new serpentine belt. And then when I got here a couple days ago, we started going over it, started looking at the tires. I said, man, those tires look a little big for the car. And they were 3 sizes larger than what is recommended for the vehicle. And the 2 front ones matched, and the 2 back ones were different sizes than each other and different sizes than the front. So I had 3 out of 4 were different sizes. So I said, you know what, 1,600 miles, I don't want to take a chance. Let's put a set of tires on it. All right, now that we've seen the back, let's take a look at the second row seats. Actually in very good shape. There is a storage bin at the feet of each side with a little plastic tray on the inside where you can store stuff. And in there I found 2 sets of headphones. And then I realized we have an entertainment center and rear air conditioning. How cool is that? So it's not in the back of the seats, the headrests, but it's in the center, and you can flip this down and there you go. You can watch a movie. Very cool. All the seats are in good shape in the back. The carpet's in really good shape, cleaned up real nice. There was some staining and, you know, hair and whatnot. Obviously they had a pet, so they took care of all that. Door panels look great. No problems there whatsoever. Let's take a look at the driver's compartment. This is the seat that's got some issues right here. You can see a little bit of tearing, but it hasn't gone all the way through. It's just the vinyl on the top, so that's not too bad. Door panel looks great. Steering wheel was a little bit sticky, but we took care of that. We've got cruise control, warning that the hood is open, AM FM CD DVD player, and a small display. Now I drove this for the first time today to go get tires. That display, and you guys can comment below, maybe one of you have had, or some of you have had this particular vehicle and had the same issue. The display comes on, no problem. GPS comes on, no problem. Backup camera comes on, no problem. Problem starts in about 2 minutes after starting to drive. The screen starts fluttering and flickering, and there is absolutely no control. So I don't know if it's a common problem, a problem that has a known fix, or if somebody out there has had a similar situation and can drop a comment below and let me know, because I am not looking forward to tearing into that console. And I may not. I may just sell it as it is and, you know, price it accordingly. So also there's blue instead of chrome, and I wonder if that is a standard thing, or is that something that a previous owner did? Don't know. So looking at the outside, the photos from the auction made it look pretty good. However, when you get up close and you start taking a look, you can see that the clear coat, I'm not sure if this has been resprayed or not. If it's been resprayed, it was resprayed the same color, but the clear coat did not hold up at all. It is coming apart. So that's going to need to be sanded and resprayed. And I don't know if I'm going to do that myself or not. So let's start it up. Let's see what we got. Oh, cold start. If I can find the key. And unfortunately, there's only the one key. So I have to pay attention to where I put that. I sure don't want to be losing it. Oh yeah, starts right up. Perfect. What do we got here? Door is open, hood is open, change oil. Oh, well, we didn't reset that, did we? I'll have to do that before we leave. It's only probably got 10 miles on it since we did the oil change. And I have no idea how to do that. So if somebody does know, please drop a comment below and let me know. See if I can get that reset. Now, as you can see, this looks perfect. This display looks perfect. I'll leave it run for a few minutes and see what happens. I don't know if it changes when I go into gear or if it's just a few minutes of run time. Oh, here it goes. It's starting to fade. It's starting to flash. There we go. I think you can probably see that. Let's put it in gear and see what happens. Yeah, backup camera comes on. And it's starting to go away. That's a shame. That really is a shame. Yeah, that's gone. That's shot. Air conditioner's on. Set it auto at 72 degrees and it's already nice and cool in here. And it's been a 100-degree day today, so man, that air conditioning feels good, let me tell you. It's got rear air conditioning. You can lock it out here. Rear defrost, I presume. Regular defrost, front defrost there. And then your entertainment center here. Automatic with sport mode, tilt, and what do you call it? You can bring the steering wheel closer to you or further away. That's interesting though. The color of the dash is green. I wonder if that's something you can change. I'll have to look into that. This thing did clean up really nice. I am quite pleased. Huh. And it's got, I don't know if Dodge uses OnStar or, but it's got that capability there. And we have a sunroof. And it works. Check that out. I've never had one of those. I've probably had 100 cars and I have never had a sunroof because they all leak. I don't like them. So we'll close that up. But that might be cool for going down the road, letting that vent open up when it's really hot outside. I don't know. Never had one. We'll check it out. We've got a couple of 12-volt AC receptacles there, which is going to be perfect because as we're traveling, I've got my GPS that I need to plug in. And of course, my wife will want to be charging her cell phone on a regular basis because she will be on it most of the time. That's what she does. That's okay. I don't mind. And coming around here, headlights. Oh my goodness. These are dark. I'm going to be doing some sanding and some spraying of some clear. But you know what? That's not going to be a problem because all those contours that you see in there, those are on the inside of the lens. That lens is flat. That's going to be nothing to repair. That'll take a couple of hours of sanding, buffing, and spraying. So I have cleaned the inside, and I'll show you what's under here, and you can see what maybe the inside looked like, because I haven't touched this yet. This is my next project. Topped up all the fluids, flushed the trans, flushed the radiator. It is road ready. Road ready. Very good. You guys send your good thoughts our way that we make it there okay. Because I tell you what, there's one thing I hate is being stranded. But, you know, road trip. We're going to make it work. It's going to be fun. And that's why I stopped at Harbor Freight yesterday, picked up a bucket, because you know what, those pre-made toolkits, they're great. They really are. However, price-wise, for me, for what I think I needed some screwdrivers, some pliers, some sockets. I could put that together myself rather than getting the kit with things that I don't need and put it in a bucket, which is perfect because, you know, I'm not taking it on a plane or anything. And I've got everything I need. I got rags, I got paper towels, I got gloves. We're set. We have issues, we'll fix it. Not a problem. So there you go. You see on the back of the driver's seat, it's got hooks for the headphones, I presume. Headphones get stored underneath here. And they are wireless headphones. So that's cool. But then you've got these wired connectors. So I don't know if that is an auxiliary input, and I'm assuming that it is. You also have 110 volt AC, only 150 watts, so it's not going to power much. And another 12 volt DC charging port. Very good. Well, there we are. If you guys have one of these, let me tell you, the difference in the size of the tire compared to what it recommends on the door card, it rides a lot better. Of course, these are new tires. The old tires were 10 years old plus. The front ones were 10 years old, the back ones were even older. These tires ride great. I have probably put only 5 miles on it since I got the tires. Huge difference, noticeable right away. Get the correct size. You won't have any problems with rubbing if you do that. Those bigger tires were right up against the spring on the strut mount, and you know, hard cornering. I would be surprised if they weren't rubbing. But I don't know. I didn't go far with them, so we got rid of them right away. So this mess right here is my next project. We're going to be cleaning it up, making it look pretty, checking all the fluids again, heading out in a couple of days. Hopefully, when we get to Albuquerque, we'll be making another video to add to this one, because Albuquerque is my old stomping ground and there's some really cool things to see. All of the places where they filmed Breaking Bad, I'm gonna go check them out, make a video of that. So we'll be Breaking Bad all the way there, and there's some really nice places to eat that I really miss it. And so we're going to check that out, and we'll send a video your way. So if you like the video, please hit that thumbs up button, like, subscribe, share it with your friends. There's going to be a lot more videos coming. This is just the first one. This vehicle is a clean title, 140,000 mile, 12-year-old vehicle. It's going to get a little more TLC, and then it's going to go on the way. So if anybody's interested, drop me a line. You can get a hold of me, auto auction rehabs at gmail.com. And if you guys have any information on I don't want to say a cheap fix, but an inexpensive fix for that console display, if you guys have had any problems and have had it fixed yourself, please let me know. It'll save me some big hassles, I'm sure, because that does not look like a fun thing to get into. Electronics is not my forte, so I really don't want to mess with it. But if it's just a matter of replacing a electronic part, I mean, that I can do. So let me know. Drop me a line. Drop a comment below. Let me know what you think. And we will see you on the road. Thanks for watching, everybody. All right, here it is, one of the staples of Frontier Restaurant. Great coffee, outstanding fresh squeezed orange juice, and a cinnamon bun to die for. Just wait till you see the breakfast burrito. Look at those onion rings. Those are outstanding. The breakfast burrito, oh my goodness. This is gonna bring back memories. That is great. Fresh homemade tortilla, hatch green chili, eggs, bacon, hash browns. It's a meal in a roll. Outstanding. Here we are at Walter White's house, and there's a lot of folks that have come here and done crazy things, and basically harasses this poor lady that lives here. But hey, you know what? When you're in the limelight, that's what it is. So this is where the series was filmed, at least the outside shots, parts of it. They've had to put up a fence around the house to keep people from throwing pizzas on the roof. Pretty crazy. But anyway, we had to stop by, say hello. She is not willing to talk to anybody, but there's people coming and going. It's a Saturday, around almost noontime, and there's cars and cars and cars of people driving by and stopping and taking photos. So we're just going to make this very quick. Yeah, we're just going to make this very quick. This poor lady's probably been dealing with this for what, 15 years? Oh my goodness.
I would hate to live here.
Oh well. That's Hollywood for you.
Yeah.
All right, off to the next stop. Yo, Jesse, you home? Jesse Pinkman's house. Back there is where they parked the RV. Upstairs is where they melted the guy in the bathtub. Pretty cool. Taste of Hollywood here in Albuquerque. Outstanding. All right, this is Saul Goodman's brother's house in the series. Just down the street from Pinkman's house. How convenient. Pretty cool. In case you missed it in the program, when Walter was chasing down the one that got away, this is where they ended up. Right at this tree. Just down the street from Pinkman's house. And ironically, McGill house is just up the street. So they had a couple of filming locations right in the same area. I gotta tell you, all these years later, we're not the only ones coming to these locations. pretty cool. Well, here it is, Crossroads Motel. It appears to be completely out of business. But this is the one that was featured in Breaking Bad, where Jesse had his contacts. And it was, back in the 80s, as depicted in the show. And I'll just leave it at that. But this is an icon that looks like it's probably not going to be around much longer. Probably a good thing. Hopefully they build something nice. Probably is going to get bought up by the Presbyterian Hospital across the street, because that's what they do. They buy up properties around here and they put in doctors' offices and whatnot. So there you go. Another little tidbit from Breaking Bad as we go on our Breaking Bad day. There it is. That's the doghouse. Saul, you got any phones for me? This is the spot right here. Best hot dogs in Albuquerque. It's a staple. But after the frontier, man, I just can't do it. Next time. Next time. Okay, well, we've done some serious running around today. Went and saw a lot of Breaking Bad filming spots. Had a lot of fun, ate some great food. Went to the doghouse with every intention of getting stuffed with a couple of those chili dogs, but we have plans on going out for a nice dinner at one of my favorite places here in Albuquerque, so we opted to skip the doghouse today. That'll be for a different time. Anyway, car's running great. New tires are doing good. The radiator flush and oil change and the motor mount change and new battery, a bunch of other little parts. It's made all the difference. This thing is running great. Running great. My intention was to make this the keeper, but I needed a tow vehicle. So that will be another video all in itself. I did find a nice F-150, and we will be making a video on that in the next few days. So stay tuned for that. I think this will probably wrap up this video. We've got another 12-hour trip from Albuquerque to Austin area. And I say 12 hours because we plan on stopping for breakfast and stopping for lunch. Taking our time, no big rush. Thanks for watching, guys. I appreciate it. Please like and subscribe. Hit that thumbs up button if you liked it. Thumbs down if you didn't. Leave a comment if you're gonna hit the thumbs down button. Tell me what I can do to improve. And we'll see you all very soon on the next video from Auto Auction Rehabs, Evals, and Flips. Hey, good morning, everybody. Welcome to Auto Auction Rehabs, Evals, and Flips. And we made it. We're in Texas. Finally. Arrived in LA. A few days in LA getting the car ready to roll. A couple days in Albuquerque. Eating some great food at some old haunts that we used to go to. Doing a self-guided Breaking Bad tour. Pissing off the lady out front. Oh well. And here we are. First day, first morning. Still a little bit of jet lag, but oh well. We'll get through it. Time for coffee though. So here we are. Right there. Oh, yep, there it is. Right there. That's Auto Auction Rehabs shop. We'll call it the shop. So we rolled in late last night, didn't have a chance to do a video. Come out this morning, and little critter's been looking around my vehicle. Yep. There you go. Some fox prints. Just taking a look inside. Good thing we didn't leave any food in there. Oh my goodness.